So today's subject, specifically after demonetization, is what is going to kind of happen to our industry, and where are we going to go with this demonetization.
One of the differences that we have made sure we did do with the consumers is that we didn't position ourselves as traditional jewelers. जो कि typically हम कहते रहते हैं आप लोगों से कि आपने ज्वेलरी को तो एकदम commodity बना दिया है, और उसको हमने हट के हमेशा प्रोडक्ट पे ध्यान दिया है, डिज़ाइंस पे ध्यान दिया है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी पे ध्यान दिया है, एंड वी हैव स्टेड ट्रू टू दैट fundamentals of retailing, whether it's selling jewelry, apparel, clothes, watches, principles don't change. And the unfortunate part of the jewelry industry is that we have not been part of the mainstream retailing industry. तो ज्वेलरी हमेशा एक अलग सा एक इंडस्ट्री है, अलग सा एक बॉडी है जो कि कंज्यूमर साथ जुड़ते नहीं है. वी डोंट इन्वॉल्व योरसेल्व्स विद कंज्यूमर्स लॉट कंपेयर टू व्हाट वी डू विद वॉचेस और एपरल और फुटवेयर और ये इंडस्ट्री जो कंज्यूमर्स कंज्यूम करते हैं. तो हमने हमेशा ये ज्वेलरी को एक इन्वेस्टमेंट के तौर से ही देखा है कस्टमर्स को, एंड वी हैव largely neglected the design aspects of the business. People want to wear jewelry at social do's and not only keep it in lockers in their banks. I think that's going to be even more important post demonetization, because customers will not anymore, our view is they won't invest large quantities of the so-called cash economy into in the jewelry industry. And design therefore will become very critical. Differentiation will become very critical. So each brand has to stand on its own feet regarding the design differentiation. अगर आपके पास वो नहीं है आपके हथियार कि आपके डिज़ाइन अलग हैं, हट के हैं, and you demand a premium for that, that's a kind of direction we have to go forward with.
I think the direction now should be from more towards the adornment side, less towards the investment side. As the generation is, the new generation is coming, they are well educated. They want more to adorn rather than keeping in the lockers. So this sector will grow more.
It's all about adding value. So how do we add value in many, many different ways? How do we elevate from a product to an experience? We all many times ask that what does a consumer want? I think we probably need to move, elevate ourselves even beyond that. It's probably what will the consumers benefit from rather than what will the consumers want today.
Usually brands don't book much profit over the end of the year, do we? As in, I am a brand and I'm saying that. So just brand alone does not help unless we are able to marginalize it in a bigger way through mass selling. In today's date, people do need stories to sell. Without story, you cannot sell jewelry. I know the investors always negate gold as investment कि जी आपका return अच्छा नहीं आता है. This is the only expenditure which does not depreciate in value. It is the only investment which gives the satisfaction of an expenditure. Customer जो housewife है, जो 11% का owner है, हमारी बहुत बड़ी client है, और उनको ये नहीं मालूम, जैसे आपने कहा कि what they need we should know. Well, I think ultimately each to his own, but they don't know what they need. They need to be constantly told.
Demonetization is a good wake-up call to all of us कि आप लोग, the earlier you start this, create a niche for yourself. एंड जैसे बताया कि कंपटीशन बहुत सीवियर है ज्वेलरी इंडस्ट्री में, और आपको अपने एरिया के लिए, अपने कस्टमर्स के लिए कुछ अलग बना के अपना नाम अलग बनाना पड़ेगा अपने ब्रांड के लिए, ताकि दिस इज द ओनली मॉडल आई थिंक विल वर्क फॉर गोइंग फॉरवर्ड.
We need to not just focus only on the traditional festivals. I would say to sell our goods, because my own experiences in last 5-7 years. We come from Maharashtra, and Maharashtra, Akkha Teej was not one of the biggest festivals. But the Akkha Teej marketing blitz started from south, and it has engulfed the whole nation. And Akkha Teej has now become the topmost selling day for us. Too little customers are being sought after by too many jewelers. And that problem, which the bottleneck is kind of going to be solved by this demonetization. So people who are serious in the industry, who are there for the long run, will stay and pass through that bottleneck. Social media will play an important role in the promotion, but many times people focus too much on online and social media and forget the heart of the communication. Because social media is going to be a part of a holistic communication that you are giving. including your in-store experience, your online sites, your packaging, everything. So just being there on social media is not going to solve problems. Social media has to be a medium to get to the customer your brand. That's one.
Even the flip part of the world, if you see they're generating revenues, they're getting value for the individuals, but for the economy, what are they doing? So therefore, that bunyada, the business model where you invest in society, give back to society, build the industry, those online players will never do for you.
No, honestly, I was just going to say the three pillars are differentiation, differentiation, and differentiation.
Okay, that's his thought, Jignesh.
No, I don't have pillars of that. I can't answer that question. But if you ask me, the two main things are brand value proposition. They need to stand for something. And it's a combination of product, it's a combination of pricing, it's a combination of retailing, it's a combination of many things. So the brand value proposition as to what your brand stands for is extremely critical in this. And it encompasses many aspects of communication, product, design, different, all that comes in the brand value proposition. Which is that, why will I pay 30% more for Tanishq than any other jeweler?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.